The last 2 weeks I could cross off 2 huge goals on my adventure. I finally did a handstand push-up, or rather 2 of them. And then a couple days later, I managed to fight myself to a 120 kilo overhead press. That all felt amazing, but now is not the time to slow down. Today it's November 1st, which means it's roughly 2 months left of the year. Even though I haven't set any real deadlines for my goals, it's just something special with bookending a year with as much progress as possible. So let's take a look at what quests I have left, and which seem doable in the upcoming 2 months. Let's start with a big update on my Walk to Mordor quest. In this quest, I want to walk the total distance that Frodo and Sam did in Lord of the Rings. The total distance they traveled was 2,863 kilometers. Last time I showed you guys my progress, I had come 1,147 kilometers and had just entered the mines of Moria. Since then, I've been doing my daily walks and runs. I have now been walking for 203 days and have covered 2,124 kilometers, which means there's only 738 kilometers left. Along the path, the Fellowship lost a dear friend, met some elves, and went on a boat trip along the Anduin. We saw the amazing Argonath, but close to the Rauros Falls, the Fellowship was split up. Now the real test begins. The final push. The good news though, in the horizon I can now see Mount Doom. I have 60 days left of the year and 738 kilometers to walk. That will mean 12.3 kilometers on a daily average. I'm pretty certain that I will make it. It will not be easy, but since me and Theresia also started on a new running program, I think the daily kilometers will be met. This quest I need to be done with before the end of the year. I need a firm deadline to raise the stakes a bit. I mean, Middle-earth is in danger. I can't slack around too much. Let's take a look at the other miscellaneous training goals. The 1-minute Copenhagen plank. It's been a while since we really tried it. I think my best time was around 40 seconds. I will do some training for that in the upcoming weeks and hopefully I can bust out that 1 minute before the end of the year. Toes to bar. I am pretty close with this, but I'm not happy with the technique. I want stiffer legs and more control. But if I give myself a couple of sessions with it, I think I will nail it. And I should definitely try a weighted pull-up before the end of the year. Hopefully I've gotten stronger in that as well, and I am planning on losing some weight, which means it will only get easier. But speaking of losing weight, I will not hit that losing 10 kilo goal by the end of the year. Or at least I really hope not. That would be way too much, way too fast. So that quest will keep going next year. But I am planning on losing 3 to 5 kilos before the end of the year. I will do a video where I talk about how I'm doing that for those of you that are interested. Then we have the running goals. We have beaten 2 big ones, run 15 kilometers and 5 kilometers sub 30 minutes. Me and Theresia jumped on a new running program immediately after my handstand push-up and we'll be doing that for the rest of the year.
Yes! Yay!
We've just finished up a strength session, a little lighter than we're used to and faster than we're used to, because right now, straight after this, we're heading out for a run. Applause! So straight from this, out running. I am tired. I'm not gonna lie, but let's go out and get it.
Hello, you Matt.
Hello, Matt. Let's go out.
Recovery run, start. 3, 2, 1.
Fifth. very weird. Straight after the gym. Out. Well, this is our upcoming 8 weeks. Woo!
I have a dream of being able to break the 10 kilometers under 60 minutes around New Year's. And for our long distance goals, we have run 15 kilometers. Let's see if this new program will get us fit enough to do the half marathon distance 21 kilometers not too far in the future. The rest of the goals are very unreasonable to manage before the end of the year, but I think I will do a big strength-based start to the next year. I want to become way better in squats and deadlifts. So after we have beaten our running goals, I think there will be a period of very hard strength training. Safe to say, I will not start slacking now. This is the last big push of the year. So stay tuned here on Trainerds in the upcoming weeks. I have a hunch there's gonna be some pretty epic videos coming up. And thank you all for the wonderful comments the last couple of weeks. It means so incredibly much, especially since I'm so up and down with my confidence level. Getting reminded that I am pretty good really warms my heart. One could even say that me and you out there, we are awesome. Woo-hoo!